Hello YouTube, this is Charlie426 and today we have a review of the Kamen Rider SODO figure series. This is, I believe, Kamen Rider Build SODO figure series number 6, and among the series number 6, what I mean is that it's the 6th set of the Kamen Rider Build line, and this is one of those figurines, and this is Kamen Rider Grease. Now, before I start with the review, I just wanted to mention that for the last 4 days I've been in Japan, Akihabara, and I bought a ton of these kind of stuff. And I just wanted to mention, despite my channel being mostly focused on Gundam, Gunpla, I just wanted to mention that my original purpose or my original plans of a YouTube channel was to review Kamen Rider toys. However, but back at the time, I wasn't really experienced with these kind of stuff. I wasn't really good at making reviews, so I had to start out in a different way into Gunpla, which was also another part of my hobby. So for me, I'm a both fan of Kamen Rider and Gundam, so they're not the best combination for my wallet, but still I am a big fan. And my original YouTuber that inspired me on starting to become a YouTuber was actually Zeren Zephyr. Back when I was in high school, I watched a lot of his Kamen Rider toy reviews, and he was the first few YouTubers that actually inspired me in getting up to this point today. So, yeah, this is going to be my actual, now more legit review. Now, back to the review. This is a Kamen Rider SODO figure. These are basically Kamen Rider candy toys, but in a more figurine. Now, usually candy toys would be like sometimes for the build line would be bottles, the full bottles, but that doesn't have the pumping action when you put in the build driver. But either way, I was looking for Grease for kind of a while, and I am very impressed. Now, before I actually get into the review, sorry about that. Like the Gundam G frames, these come in 2 boxes. If you have to buy both sides. If you buy, you won't have the actual Grease with buying 1 box. You have to buy 2. So 1 box provides the main frame of the figure, like the entire thing. So if you've seen Kamen Rider, when Kamen Rider Grease or Cross the Charge transforms, they first have this really basic form, and then they pump out their gel, and then cover themselves with all the armors and stuff. So yeah, if you want to have a full figurine, you're going to have to buy 2, and each box is pretty cheap, 300 to 400 yen, sometimes 500 or whatever. So that's that. All right, so let's go on with the components. Now this one is actually pretty better than the normal Kamen Rider Build stuff. The stickers are okay. They're not too overwhelmed by stickers. So here we go. And it comes with an actual stand, which also is a staple thing for this line, I believe. Now, each box gives you different stickers. For this one, you can see one sticker is actually on the base, Kamen Rider Grease right over there, Robot Jelly. And these are for the shoulders. So the shoulder ones, as you can see, they only give you the front one for the shoulders. So these 2 parts are a sticker, and then the side ones are a sticker. These ones, well, I guess there's not much I can do. I want to check out something. So I did color the other side, and it was a metallic golden marker, and actually it looks pretty good. I might actually take these off and then recolor them with the golden Gundam marker I have. Alright, and I was very, very impressed by the looks of this. I mean, keep in mind, these are just candy toy figures, so their quality isn't going to be like amazing like a SHF figure, but it does the job. I mean, these ones are more of a, well, they do have a lot of play value, and those who are wondering how big these things are, here's a typical HG kit, and without the stand, you can see that there is a very huge, kind of a big, height gap. Then again, Gunpla, robots, Kamen Rider, actual humans. So oh well. Okay, so you guys saw the stand. The armor pieces will be like onto the stand, like the chest pieces and the shoulder pieces and such. So yeah, and the stand does have some actually articulation, so this does help a lot doing certain poses with the figurine. Now, if you open the box with only the figure, the figure will have this head, the one without the gel armor. Um, the way on how the website kind of promoted these, they made it kind of a little bit confusing. So at first I thought I would have to put a separate like another piece on top of this, and then I would have to put another sticker for the eyes. No, this is not the case. This is like the base head, and the eyes come in painted. And you get another head from the armor set, which does have the armor gel, and it looks fantastic. I was really impressed how I was kind of curious how they were going to do this. I thought they were going to make me put stickers on the eyes, but no, that was not the case. Beyond that, you get the twin breaker. You only get the attack mode. There are a few ways on getting the twin breaker gun beam mode, and I believe I also bought the whatchamacallit, the set for the Phoenix robot set right over here, and I believe the B side or the robot side actually does give um, the beam mode twin breaker. So yeah, and I will be making a review of the Phoenix robot as well. Okay, so now let's get on to the review. Now, the other sticker sheet that I did not show are pretty much the rest. The one that goes on the side, the one that goes on the twin breaker itself. I am not going to use these because they look honestly terrible. For the build, you have the Grease Robot Jelly Driver, and that. And I hope you guys actually did like my opening sequence. Now, I'm trying to think of a new way to how to show the pictures, but I really was trying to do something a little bit different with the music on the intro screen. Okay, now let's see how the articulation is regarding this figure. Now, keep in mind these are like small toy. These are like really cheap candy toy stuff, so don't expect. They're not going to have like amazing quality like an SHF. Okay, for articulation, once again, all these clear parts are not actually plastic. They're kind of like a rubber material plastic. Okay, the head, it can go down that much, then up not so much. I mean, it's on a ball joint, but it doesn't go move that much. And then you can go to side about 90 degrees or about, let's say, 80 degrees. 360, not possible. It's really stiff, so just be careful. The shoulder armor somehow moves like this. You can flip them a little bit, and then this part also rotates since it's on a peg. And the arms can go, despite the armor parts, it can go about 90 degrees to the side, and then has a little bit more than a 90-degree bend. So let's see, about 100 or 95. Yeah. So that's that, and yeah, the joints look a little bit terrible. But once again, these are cheap kits, and not cheap kits. I mean, they're cheap toys. So what do you expect? Okay, you have the Splash driver, and let's see. I actually did. Those who are wondering, who've been following me on Facebook, I have actually bought the Splash driver for a amazing price of 3,500 or 400 yen on the bag, and I do have the jellies. If you guys do want to see a review of this by me, just let me know on the comments, because I do collect a good amount of Kamen Rider builds. Also the arms have a 360 twist, which I wasn't actually expecting, but oh well. The Splash driver is just a pure blue piece, and if you saw the stickers, you have to put a ton of stickers on them. So well, not a ton, technically two. You have the jelly and the handle for that, but yeah, I'm not gonna go all out on that part. The body is actually does move like this. You have a 360 twist on the main upper body, and I really love how they did with the clear piece on these. I mean, this is a candy toy, but still, you can see how much consideration they put in on this. And you have multiple holes like here and here, so you can put it on the action base. The legs also have a side swivel, and then are connected as a ball joint and can go forward about 90 degrees. Back, not so much because of the yeah, and then it can go to the side 90 degrees as well. And let's see, it has a little bit more than a 90-degree bend, and then you have ball jointed feet with a nice gold color, if you ask me. And then more holes. I believe these holes are mostly to attach one feet to the action base like that onto that peg so it doesn't like fall down. Now, depending on the kit or on the way how you position it, it may have some like balance issues, but it is possible to pose without the stand. Only some poses, I mean. So yeah. Okay. The way how this works is that, okay, we have the twin breaker here. They give you this extra piece where in attack mode, so you can attach it under the hand like that, and then it pegs in. I think. Oh, come on. Okay, it's pegged in, and because of how the L-shaped peg is working, it gives you an illusion that it's like holding on onto the side. So that's actually a pretty good detail if you ask me. And then once again, these all require stickers. I'm not gonna do it, and you can see they did put a good amount of details. You can see like all the beam mode and the place you put the bottles in. Yeah, I'm very impressed. Okay, and that sort of does fall off for some reason. Okay, so you can actually you are able to take off the armor parts, but I don't think nobody wants to see that at this point. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the review. I mean, despite being a really cheap like figurine toy, I am actually impressed by the quality of this. I mean, sure, the joints don't look too good. I mean, the stickers are kind of messy on certain areas, but hey, with a little bit extra painting, this thing may actually look pretty good. And I know there's an SHF Kamen Rider Grease out there, and I am so hunting one down. Anyway, thank you for watching the review. This was the review of the Kamen Rider Grease SODO figurine. If you guys got any questions or requests, leave a comment below. I still have more figurines to review as well, such as the Cross Z Charge. That's a sneak peek. So yeah. Once again, see you guys next time.